you know, you hear it a lot, but environmentalists especially look kind of into the future and see, you know, where we want the environment to be, and we see that kids today are going to impact how the river looks tomorrow, how our air quality and water quality looks. So, you know, the purpose is to teach kids about how important our environment is, and specifically how important the Cape Fear River and watersheds are, and to teach them how to take care of it, and to get them interested in, you know, science and learning about the environment. So my name is Kemp, Burdette, and I'm the Cape Fear Riverkeeper and Executive Director at Cape Fear Riverwatch. We protect and improve the Cape Fear River, and we do it through education, advocacy, and action.
Cape Fear Riverwatch is a non-profit environmental organization, and we're tasked with the protection of the lower Cape Fear River Basin. And we do that through action and advocacy and education.
Well, really, you know, Lynn did most of the organizing of the camps.
I'm Plummer-Hernandez, and I'm the education specialist for Cape Fear Riverwatch. The idea of the camp came about because I have 2 children of my own, and over the past few years I found that it was pretty expensive to put them in any kind of camps in the New Hanover County region. So when I became the education specialist for Cape Fear Riverwatch, I wanted to be able to provide a fun educational experience for children no matter what their family's income is. And so that's sort of where the idea of the Eco Camp and the Waterkeeper Camp was spawned, just wanting to provide something for everybody.
Everywhere. It is. It's a type of algae. It's called duckweed. Do you think duckweed is an invasive exotic or a native species? Native. Good. It is. It's a native algae. It grows naturally all around here, and it's actually good.
The idea behind Eco Camp was to get them to understand what a watershed is, and to make them understand why it's important to protect the air and the water within their watershed, to make them better stewards of the environment in the future. It gave them specific things that they can do as individuals and things they can bring home to their families to help protect the watersheds and keep our water clean.
It was fun at camp, and today was the best day ever.
Why was today the best day ever?
Because we gotta learn about new stuff. Today we have gone around the Greenfield Lake. We are now on the high bridge that goes over a very large basin of the lake, probably dug out.
Well, I've learned that Greenfield Lake was a man-made lake, and that the Cape Fear River Basin was the only tidal basin in North Carolina, and it's the biggest river in North Carolina too.
I think in the Eco Camp, the day that they enjoyed the most probably was our trip to Southport. Some of the kids had never even been on the ferry and had never been on and over the water, and we saw some dolphins. And I think that was the highlight of the entire week for some kids who've lived here their entire life and had never even seen a dolphin before. So for me, that's what stuck out in my head most, was that the looks on their faces when they were right on top of the river to see the wildlife that's in the river and realize that it's right here and in their back door.
My dad handled that. Really? Yeah. Wow, that had handled for one.
I don't feel safe right here. For some reason, I just don't feel safe right here.
Yeah. Yep. When did that new house come? I don't know. 11.
Go ahead. Isn't there sharks in here?
There are sharks in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so, and especially, you know, more here than where the office is on the Cape Fear River, because it's more salty. So you're going to find more sharks than here than you would on our first boat trip up to the northeast Cape Fear River. more sophisticated. We had a professor from UNCW come and teach them about water quality monitoring. They were looking at maps. They were doing more sophisticated things and sort of gearing them up to consider becoming an environmental scientist.
My name is Roger Shue. I'm a professor here in the Department of Geography and Geology. I teach geology as well as a few geography courses, and I'm also quarter-time in the Environmental Sciences Department, where I teach undergraduate and graduate courses, including sustainability classes. Together, as we go through the years, as they grow up in this area, many of them will stay here, and hopefully they will be better citizens and protectors and advocate for the watershed itself.
I hope that they've had fun here, first of all. I think that's the most important thing, and I hope they've all had a new experience in paddling. But more importantly, I hope that they understand that what they do will influence the river, and hopefully that they'll learn to just even pick up like dog poo, trash, that kind of thing. That would make a massive difference. And if they can pass that on to their kids, then it's protecting the environment for other great grandkids.
I think one of the things that we really need to do is to have students be involved and know not just the beauty, not just the usage, but that it's also economics, and there's a value in taking care of these places, not just for the aesthetics, but also, for our sustainable, future.
You're stepping all over them.
The red little spiky balls?
The little red spiky balls, yeah. Those are called sundews. You killed him. If you take a look, I want you to see, come right here for a second. You see these flowers? That's the flower for the sundew. And so this plant right here, that was called the spiky ball. That particular one, that's a sundew. And got its flowers going on, and right at the end of the stem, that's where the bugs get trapped in the dew. I call it sundew because it looks like
that's where our future is. When they have a better understanding of their environment, of local water quality issues and that sort of thing, then we're fostering future politicians, future teachers, future conservationists, and people that can protect our environment for generations to come.